Jess. So I am narrating this weeks after, or maybe a week after I've done it. So I was definitely inspired by a video I saw from OhSnapGonzo, where she layered some papers down, pulled them up for texture, and then did a little bit of a scrapbook layout with it. So these are pieces from various people. I will try and remember and put the links below. I really tried to cut the papers at different size widths, but when I first started they were a little thicker, so then I went a little thinner, and then you'll see how it looks in the ends. That is a Heidi Swap paper, I remember, and that I'm just showing you is little like glass beads on it. This paper here, and I'm using the Scotch quick dry adhesive, and it really does dry quickly. This is right before I got my ATG, which would have made this much faster. Okay, that is an old piece of paper from that like blue floral navy paper is, I believe, from Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby brand. Okay, so now I'm just trimming this one a little bit because I was like, oh, I think it's getting a little too thick. I was noticing that everything was way too thick, and I really wanted them a little bit thinner. I wanted them different widths, like I said before, but it was like everything was too thick. Now I'm just giving this one a little bit of texture, and it has like a little wood grain on it. Oops. I'm sorry. I have no idea. I should have rewatched this and then did the narration because... Okay. Oh, I skipped. Thank God. Because that was going to take forever. Okay, yeah. So now I'm trying to decide. Okay, see that piece with the polka dotted? I like that piece. But then the one underneath it, I was trying to like fix it. I was like, that's the only one on that page that has that. I know it's weird. I'll fix that in a little bit, so don't worry about that. Okay. Then I'm just continuing to glue. I love that glue, but it's not forgiving, guys. Or it's like you can't peel it up without destroying something, which you'll see in a second. Alright. And I go back later on and give the paper some texture. And if you notice, probably didn't notice, but I was trying to glue more from the middle down of the piece of paper, of the paper sheets. Strips, just so I could, okay, this is where I'm going to fix it now, pull it off, and then break two. So I fix that, and then I go back. So I was, like I was saying, I tried to glue more at the bottom. This one I was like, forget it, I'm just going to do the whole strip, because trying to fix one piece, this is going to look ridiculous. So this one, I just kind of tucked it in, but like how you see, I was able to tuck it in because I only glued the bottom half of each strip, so that I could go back and do some texture, like pull down. You'll see a little, see, there you go. And then of course, all the way at the bottom, then wait for it, oh wait, yeah, but I'm literally cracking myself up watching this. And then I almost forgot to do the bottom strips, and I would do that there. Like, see what I'm saying? I'm only gluing at the bottom so I can have some room to pull it up. This is kind of funny. Okay, now I'm deciding. Now I'm like, okay, I'm going to map the picture on just white plain cardstock since there's so many colors going on. And I wanted to do white and not black just because I wanted to do white and not black. Okay, then I'm like, okay, I like this. Yes, yes. And I was like, oh, let me cover up that boo-boo. Okay, let me turn it around. Let me turn it. Oh, okay. Yeah, good, good, good. So then I started adding the embellishments that I pulled from my stash. I have never been in a kit, so this is just random stuff that I have in a stash. I was trying to really copy Sandra's layout, so I was trying to use that, but I was like, no, that's not going to work. So then I needed something to land the title on and kind of frame the picture. So I just used a little acrylic white craft paint One of those, obviously you can see a little sponge. Oops, my thing. Sponge handled things. Brushes. I just checked the framing because I wanted to frame it, and that little boo-boo. Oh, okay, so I sprayed a real feather with Ditto and 2 Studio Calico feathers with that teal color to kind of match, because I was really bringing in a lot of the blues. Used my hot glue gun. I love that tool. Whatever. I'm kind of mad it wasn't able to go to Scrapbook Expo, but whatever. Okay, so I glued that down. That little vellum speech bubble, I believe, is from Basic Gray. I have a little feather clear sticker that I picked up from Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby, like I said before. Now, those are Basic Gray. The one that says like and the one that says for. I have no idea where that ampersand is from. So let's see what else. So I just hot gluing. Most of the bigger pieces I use hot glue. I love hot glue. It's so quick. And then you drop it. When you drop it, you just wait for it to like dry, and then it kind of peels up really quick. And, you know, I just bumped it up a little bit. And thank God the paper already had texture. It wasn't like something smooth. So you really cannot see that little mishap. I put a little feather on that one also. A little peacock feather on that also. Now, about the actual nails that I did, since you can see what I'm doing, I hand painted those myself. I did that, like I said, did that myself. So it was a while ago. I like that color, that blue. I can't remember which one what it is. And then I just used acrylic paint to paint the actual feathers. And that's the title of the layout, is Feathers. These are thickers. I have no idea that I'm not sitting in front of my craft desk right now. I'm in front of the computer. So these are thickers, and they're like a light gray with just a little touch deeper, a drop. Let me keep going. A little touch deeper of a gray diagonal lines all around them. And that's the bigger feathers. I was trying to fiddle and see if I wanted where I wanted the 4, but it's basically feathers 4 because I'm showing you 4 fingers. Oh my gosh. Okay, Pop Dot, not Pop Dots, Enamel Dot City. I used all the colors that were really in the nails. You can't really see, but there's like gold in there. There's a little bit of that pale limey green. Now here's some close-ups. Yay. I really like this layout. Thank you for the inspiration.